Hey Merfolk fans, I'm Joe. Thanks very much for joining me today. If you'd like to support my channel and all these videos I make, please take a second to check out the link above to my Patreon page. I'll also put the link down below in the description. I'm back with the fifth and final round of a Modern League, currently sitting at 3-1 after having beaten Blue-Red Aria of Flame, Eldrazi Tron, and Scapeshift, I guess Titan Shift, and I lost to Jund in kind of a heartbreaking match. This is a nice opening hand. Can definitely keep this. If it's any kind of broken deck, Force of Negation is going to be super useful. And we've got some creatures, including Mutavault over here. So start out with Island, pass to the opponent. Waterlogged Grove, so could be the mirror match. Another Island, let's go ahead on the play, get the Lord onto the table. Okay, so Botanical Sanctum usually means Neo combo, Neo form, Neobrand, whatever you want to call it. Opponent just passing though, after I believe keeping 7 cards. Attack with the Lord, not leaving up, I guess, hard cast negation, Force of Negation or Trickster. So opponent cycles Waterlogged Grove, not a lot going on their side of the table. So we can increase our clock by getting Trickster down. Another Grove. I think I'm going to play Reejerey here. Put some pressure on, 2-turn clock. And we still have Force of Negation back up. So we're seeing the opponent cycle Edge of Autumn, which further confirms that this is sort of Neobrand combo. What they've done here is sacrificed a land to cycle Edge of Autumn. They sacrificed their Botanical Sanctum, but they're already tapping pretty low. After cycling Waterlogged Grove, they'll have no more no more mana to be able to cast spells, and they just scooped. So you can see it's a deck that either does a whole lot or a whole lot of nothing. And that game, I don't think I've ever played a game of Magic where the opponent did so little. So pretty easy game 1 against what looks like a Neo form combo. Let's go ahead to game 2 and see how that went. All right, back for game 2 against the Neo form combo. They are going to be on the play. And what do I do from this with the sideboard here? So useless cards include Spreading Seas and Tidebinder Mages. But I didn't have 8 amazing cards to bring in, so I only took out 3 Tidebinder Mages, leaving in 1 as a body. You can also pitch it to Force of Negation. So with 7 cards coming out, I brought in 3 Deprives, 3 Phyrexian Revokers. You can name Griselbrand, so they're not able to combo off. They can only just attack with the Griselbrand or block. So that was 3 Deprives, 3 Phyrexian Revokers, and then I would have brought in the extra Echoing Truth, and what is the other card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 3. Oh, so 3, 3, and 1. That's it. So 3 Deprives, 3 Phyrexian Revokers, 1 Echoing Truth. Just to bounce a Griselbrand while he's going off, it can make things uncomfortable for them. And this is a keep for me. It doesn't have a Force of Negation, but we can't really mulligan just to that card. If we get to turn 2, we can play Phyrexian Revoker and just turn off the Griselbrand combo. So they kept 7. No, they went down to 5. So pretty nice start for us here before we even take our first turn. Opponent goes Serum Visions. I believe they went bottom. AEther Vial. So we're pretty close here. If they don't combo off right now, it's going to be really hard. And they just play a tapped Breeding Pool, so it's looking like we're in a good spot. AEther Vial. Let's go ahead. You definitely play defense against these hyper fast combo decks, and we'll name Griselbrand. Pass to the opponent. They play and cycle a Waterlogged Grove. Doesn't look like this mulligan to 5 is working out very well for them, and they just scooped. So one of the fastest matches that I played, one of the fastest leagues that I've played. All of the matchups were pretty fast, I guess, except the Jund matchup. That one, even though it was only 2 games, and I just scooped the, it was still pretty quick, I guess. I scooped the second game on like turn 3. The first game was pretty grindy, but I beat Blue-Red Aria Flame just like in 4 turns each game with Force of Negation countering all their important spells. Then I think Eldrazi Tron was after that, and again, I kind of crushed that deck as well. Lost to Jund. Then, let's see. Beat Scapeshift, pretty straightforward. They got stuck on lands. And then, yeah, Neoform didn't play any spells except for Serum Visions. Phyrexian Revoker, I guess, too scary for the Neobrand opponent. So we got the 4-1 in this league. Not the best showing for Tidebinder Mage in the main deck, but it came up huge against Jund. It was just unfortunate that I didn't get to close out the game since I just drew a few islands when I really needed to be hitting Merfolk. But I have been seeing tons of Jund. It's an extra difficult matchup now with Plague Engineer and Renin 6. So the Tidebinder Mages make the matchup much more workable, much more even, I guess you could say. But it's still hard even with Tidebinder Mage, but it definitely helps. And then as I mentioned in the introduction, you've got so many burn decks running around. Jund, Rock, humans. Tidebinder Mage is amazing against humans. It's just a card that does a lot more than Harbinger usually does. Both cards can just be regular 2/2 Merfolk Bears in certain matchups. But in the matchups where they're live, Tidebinder Mage just tends to do so much more, I find. So I've been really happy with it in the main deck for the last few leagues that I've played. So I recommend you guys give it a shot, see how it feels. And I'll be back with some more gameplay footage soon, just to show you guys, what Tidebinder Mage has been doing for me. So please leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. Please subscribe to the channel, and please take a moment and check out my Patreon page if you'd like to support these videos. As always, I really appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, keep tuning in, and I'll be back with more Merfolk action. I'll see you guys there. Bye.